Hello, literature class. Today my demonstration speech is on how to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, to start off my demonstration speech, I'm going to tell everyone about what Battlefront 2 even is. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a third and first person shooter featuring both single player and multiplayer game modes. Gameplay is split into two categories. There's ground battles and then there's space battles. Both can take place on the same map, depending on what game mode you play. And you normally are playing as like a normal like trooper kind of class, but after a bit, if you get enough points, you can pick a hero to play. So there's obviously heroes ranging from very iconic to even very like lesser like droids and stuff. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is show gameplay of both. I'm gonna hop into a few matches and hopefully I'm not terrible. I'm usually very good at this game. I haven't played in a while though. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into a match right now and I'll explain as I go. Also, before I actually start this though, for hopping to a match, there's 3 game modes. There's Supremacy mode to where it's 20v20 and you can choose which age you want to play as. So like this is movies 1 through 3, movies 4 through 6, and then 7 through 9. So normally a lot of people like to play Age of Rebellion or Age of Republic. I actually like Age of Resistance a lot because I'm a Kylo Ren fan. But yeah, so there's these 3 for Supremacy. Then there's Heroes versus Villains, where you only want to play as like the heroes, like Darth Vader and like Obi-Wan and all that kind of stuff. So there's the Starfighters, to where if you want to just do space battles as them, nobody plays that. Heroes vs. Villains, very popular. That's 4v4, as is Starfighters. And then Hero Showdown, which is 2v2, which is really fun to do with your friends at night when there's only a few of you online. So yeah. And then there's the More, which is like Galactic Assault. Some people play that. I'm not a huge fan of Galactic Assault. Starfighter, again, is just in space. It's pretty fun sometimes. Strike. This is all kind of like if you're short on teammates, or if you just want to try something new after a while. So yeah, these are pretty fun, but it's not really heavily played. Heroes vs. Villains is the most played because who doesn't want to play as the heroes? So yeah. Alright, so I finally got into a match, and the class that there's 4 classes. There's 4 main classes to play from. There's Assault, Heavy, Officer, and Specialist. Specialist is kind of like a sniper kind of class. Officer is like you just like to run around and just pistol whip people. Heavy is obviously like machine guns, and Assault is like assault rifles, which is I play, and like burst rifles. So we're on the map Camino. This is from obviously the first 3 movies, because we're playing as droids. This is where they had all the clones and where they made a bunch of clones, and they were sent when they got injured in battle and stuff. So alrighty. So right now we're playing Domination, and it's where you try to capture the points and hold them before the other team gets to them. Or no, we're not. We're playing Capture. Sorry, I haven't played this in a minute. I just saw points and I thought it was something else. My bad. Alright, so what you're supposed to do as an assault class is usually either rush or play back like how I'm totally not doing, and try to just 3 burst them from afar. My teammates are absolutely terrible, so they're not helping me at all. But that's okay, because I don't need teammates, right? Alright, as you can see, down in the middle, there's my health and my battle points. Once I reach 4,000 battle points, it'll say that I can get a hero. I can select a hero. And it's kind of lying to me at that point, because I need to die to do that, so I never die. But yeah, so as you can see, there's a Wookiee down there. You also can play as like subclasses from heroes, because not everyone can get a hero. You only can play 2 heroes, so it's not like unbalanced, really. So the sub heroes obviously differ for each. If you're playing as the good guys or bad guys. So for the good guys, there are like Wookiees and like special like Republic kind of troopers. And then for the bad guys, obviously there's like certain types of stormtrooper or a certain type of droid or whatever. And then obviously there's the big villain or the big good guy. So I'll be right back once I reach enough battle points to get that. Ready. So I have enough battle points to choose from which villain I want to play as, or they're called heroes on both sides, I don't know why. But so since I'm playing the pre-Empire rule, there are obviously Count Dooku, General Grievous, and then Bossk and Darth Maul. Like I said before, there's subclasses, so there's like a Droideka, Command Droid, B2 Battle Droid, and the Rocket Droid. So I'm gonna play as Count Dooku. He's pretty fun to play. His abilities are pretty fun. They're mainly for PvP though, like reverse on another hero. So before I get into any action, I want to show you guys how every hero has 3 abilities. So do every class has 3 abilities, but heroes' 3 abilities are very primal to how they play. So of course, like a regular any class, R2 is attack. So you can just spam it a bunch, and if I start going crazy with it, you can see that there's a blue bar in the middle of the screen, kind of right above my health, and that's a stamina bar for heroes, so that they can't just obviously just do this all day and never have any consequences. So they have stamina so that they can't spam. So Count Dooku's abilities, as you can see in the right bottom corner, he has a L1, which is a lightning attack that takes I think like 8 seconds to charge, 10, I don't know, depends on what kind of card you have on him. His L1 R1 is duelist mode, which gives him, it like buffs his stamina usage, so like he uses less stamina per attack and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you what it looks like used when fighting people. I'm reflecting all that. It definitely makes you feel really cool, I'll tell you that much. So, oh yeah, and L2 is block. So I like block attacks and such. Circle is dodge, or B on Xbox. All this can be obviously converted into whatever system or whatever you're playing on at the time. His R1 is kind of like a, it's like it sees what your weaknesses are, and it kind of like throws you off your game, because when it's used on you, it like makes your screen go all kind of blurry, so it kind of tries like to confuse you and such. So I'm gonna show a little bit more gameplay with went out of my bounds there. Oh yeah, they also have that in the game, so that you can't just like trap people in the area that they're trying to get out of. So I can't just like go into there and just keep on killing them whenever they respawn or whatever. So sadly I have to sit back and wait for someone who's stupid enough to try to kill a hero by themselves. Alrighty, and since we captured the points, we're able to move forward. The point of this game mode is to capture the points and keep on pushing them back until the point to where they just lose. They have no other spots that can be captured because we got them all. And then their objective for defending is just let the time run out, and we haven't captured either points for the time right now. So yeah. So I think I can hear a Wookiee right now. I think everybody can hear a Wookiee. Sorry, just give me a second to talk. So I think I heard a Wookiee over there. That's one of the subclasses someone must have got. So I'm trying to capture A right now. Alright. My headset died. Hopefully I don't get a C for that. That was not very good planning on me. So I died as Dooku. I don't have it on video, sadly. So I swapped to the Commando Droid, which is a subclass. And its abilities are, it's like a smoke, but then I can see through it if I use this. Yeah, if I use my L1 is a smoke, and then my L1 R1 is like night vision, kind of. Not really night vision, but I don't know what it's called. It's just like it lets you see through the smoke and you see everybody in like infrared. I guess it's infrared vision. I don't know. It's not infrared. Oh, they got Obi-Wan. I kind of want to run away from that. And then R1 is like a bunch of close quarter strikes. Oh, Obi-Wan used his ability to stop me from. Yeah, that commonly happens. So Obi-Wan right there, you can see his ability. His L1 right there was push, and I think he used his R1. That no, his R1's a charge. His L1 R1 that kind of confuses you, and it makes it to where your abilities aren't like you can't use any of your abilities. So it's very, it's a very good technique. It's a Jedi mind trick. Uses a Jedi mind trick on you. So now I switch to the rocket droid, and we're on the last point right now. So if we get this point, then we win. The last points are very hard to get because, well, they're the last point, so everyone's just gonna be right there. So you either gotta get really lucky, or just have really good teammates and a really good strategy, and you're just good to go pretty much. So I'm going to stop the recording right here, and I'll pick it back up after we either win or lose, because after this I'm going to show you what it's like to play PvP. Alright, we're getting into a Heroes vs. Villains match right now. This is the mode where you only can play as heroes, and it's 4v4. So either on the hero side or the villain side. As you can see, you can choose from anybody from any arc in the story. So it goes from literally from BB9 to all the way to like Boba Fett, Palpatine, Darth Vader, Darth Maul. Literally any single hero in the game on any side. So my favorite to play is Palpatine next to Kylo. I like to play Kylo, but Palpatine is my favorite. I know him. I know how to play him the best. So my other teammates, oh, we got a BB9. Our Kylo, Darth Vader, and BB9, and then of course me. And then your opponents obviously have 4. So we're versing Anakin, Obi-Wan, Finn. That's actually a really good choice because Finn's a really good counter to Palpatine. And then I think it was Yoda. Couldn't tell. Pretty short. Alright, so Palpatine, of course, he only has one form of attack, really, one R2. It's actually pretty cool because I didn't know how to play him at all. At first, I thought he was terrible. So he can, if you hold down R2 or your regular attack, it's just one hand of lightning, and then if you hold down your left, like your L2, it's just his left hand. But if you hold down both, it's both hands and does twice the damage. But it also drains his stamina twice as fast. So. You always want to be doing both hands though, because that's best for ideal situations. If you hold down jump for any hero, they usually use the force or whatever to make them jump higher or whatnot. So right now obviously it's just 4v4. There's 35 lives for each team. Once you reach 0, you lose. Second, I need to deal with Finn before he kills me. I think I'm gonna die. Oh lord, he's playing for a while. Alright, so it seems that these guys are very good with their heroes, and they're doing very good at protecting their blaster hero, which is exactly Palpatine's weakness. So I'm gonna go in there and start Vader and see what I can do. It looks like we're probably gonna lose this though. I haven't played in a while, and it looks like these guys are a full squad of 4, and they really just know what they're doing, to be honest. So I gotta just try my best. So the biggest point of PvP and when you're versing lightsaber heroes is you try to get behind them, because you can't obviously completely defend your back. This droid is doing very well helping me with that. Okay. You get thrown around like a ragdoll. Honestly, as a blaster hero, you're insanely weak against lightsaber heroes. Just like how lightsaber heroes are very weak to blaster heroes at the same time. So, because if you play your distance, like this guy's trying to do right now, you can just dwindle away at their stamina bar and just wreck them. But you just gotta hope that they either slip up or you can just make some movements, or you got a really good buff ability like this. Oh, you got out of my choke. Yeah, this guy's gonna throw a bomb at me any second now. Yep, knew it was coming. Sometimes you gotta play not very movie-like moments. You wouldn't see Darth Vader hiding behind a pillar from Han Solo. So like I was saying, you want to attack the back end usually of lightsaber heroes as another lightsaber hero. Usually you try to use your dodges very strategically to get around them. I'm currently like literally demolishing these guys as soon as I switched. And that's also a very key point of whether you're a good player or not. Is do you want to sacrifice who you really want to play as, or do you want to get the win? To be honest, and it's actually pretty sad how not many people can choose between that. Luckily, I'm one that can. So I'm trying to get behind this Obi-Wan user right now. Obi-Wan is also one of the best heroes to use. He's got the biggest stamina pool in the game. He's also obviously like a fan favorite, so everyone wants to play him. And he can block your abilities, like I was saying earlier. But he used to be able to block your dodge too, which is really irritating. But you can't block a lightsaber that's coming right back at him. But no, so oh, they got Chewbacca now. Chewbacca can stun people. He's really good at doing that. Alright, I'll pick up after this match is over to show what it's like to do one-on-ones and further show how to win a lightsaber. Alright, I'm currently loading into a Heroes versus... No, sorry. I slipped up. A Hero Showdown match, sorry. Hero Showdown is the one that I talked about earlier, which is a 2v2 match. And it's actually can sometimes be harder than Heroes vs. Villains because people run away and stuff like that. It's not very chaotic though. It's very nice to learn how to play as an individual hero by itself. Oh lord, are we serious? Alright, oh no, okay, we're good. Alright, so I'm gonna play as Luke for now. Each round, you only can play as a hero for one round. So actually, I'm gonna play as Han right now. I'm gonna show you how to play as a blaster hero for right now. So you can, like I was trying to say a second ago, you can only play as a hero for one round. If you win that round, you can't place them. If you lose it, then you're able to use them again. But it's if you win the round, you can't use them again for the rest of the match because you try to win three rounds. Sorry. Try to win 3 rounds and you win the game. So Han's abilities, his L1 is a bomb that does a really good damage and it knocks back enemies usually. His R1 is like a charge. He just like knocks you over with that, which is also again really nice to do. If you knock someone on the floor, they're really easy to just attack. And then his L1 R1 is just, if you use it, you're able to just spam a bunch. It's really good for trying to get someone's stamina down a lot. These guys are playing very well and trying to do very good like fear kind of strat, I guess you can call it. Oh, I'm frozen. What if he do that to his own dad? Alright, we got Kylo Ren down.
Vader, where's a Jedi when you need one?
Alright, as you can see, I'm dueling down the stamina, so we can't really do anything at this point. Oh, and I attached my bomb to my Anakin. That is actually a first. That was very funny to see. Alright, he popped his buff skill.
You've seen what I have, you don't scare me.
Also, you can overheat your gun sometimes if you're reloading it, and you reload it wrongly. You'll overheat and you can't shoot it at all, which is what I just did on accident. Yeah, Vader, like I said, see this guy's running away. He's being a cuss word right now. So I'll pick up after we either almost kill him or he just somehow pulls the win out of nowhere. Alright, I'm going to show how to play as a lightsaber hero now, because My teammate was not the best right there, so we lost. I only can do so much as a blaster hero, unfortunately. Especially against Darth Vader. Hopefully we do better this time. But now they can't use those heroes, so he can't use Darth Vader at all. Which proves very helpful for us. Alright, so they got Dooku, who's very good at dueling with another lightsaber hero, and then they got Maul. He's pretty alright. He's just got a very good throw ability, which he can throw us off the map if he needs to. And I can do that to him too. So, we got Dooku. Alright, let me focus for 2 seconds. Alright, so Luke's L1, which I just did, was a push. And then his L1 R1 is kind of like, he just like does that, kind of. To where it does a bunch of damage to people around him, and it can knock you on the floor. Alright, Dooku used his ability to try to find my weakness. I'm trying to just evade him so I can talk to my class. Hold on, bro. Really, give me like 5 seconds and I'll duel you. Alright, and his R1, Luke's R1 is very good for like gaining momentum on somebody or just trying to attack them and not be attacked yourself. So now I'm gonna duel him. Like I said before, dueling, you usually want to get behind someone and then try to attack. So R1's very good at doing that too. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I see what kind of player you are. You just want to spam. So let's get the spammer. Alright, he'll beat me though. He's pop duelist. If he spams at me, I'll lose. He'll do tons of damage. Okay, bro. That was not very cool. Alright, I'm trying to get behind him. Alright, that was not very good. That was not very good at all. Alright, well, I lost that. You win some, you lose some, you know. And my teammate just... I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Alright, we're gonna try to play Luke again. I'll see you guys, I guess, when we get back into the match. Unfortunately, I couldn't find another hero showdown match. It like literally would not like find anybody for like 5 minutes. So yeah, there's probably not many people on right now. It's not really late at night, but it's decently. So before I finish this though, I just want to explain a few things that I kind of didn't really go over at first. So there's, for every single class, no matter what class you are, even like spaceships and stuff, there are these cards that you can use. They're called star cards. That you can use to kind of give yourself the edge over your opponent, I guess. Really, I mean, it's just like your class. It like helps with like certain abilities and certain things. So for like the assault trooper, it's like when I get a kill, I get 40 health back on every single elimination, and then I regenerate health 40% faster, you know, and then my blast radius for my grenade is a little bit bigger, etc., etc. So it's very vital for like heroes like Obi-Wan or like any other hero pretty much, because it's like gives you increased health. It's very, you know, obviously helpful when you're in a duel with somebody. Having like just a little bit more health even can save your life. So having like 100 more health is like awesome. And then like being able to block blasters and like lightsaber attacks for 40% less stamina, very helpful, especially when you're the hero that has the most stamina in the game. Being able to even use less stamina for certain stuff is like crazy. So yep, just want to explain that kind of. That really gives you the edge over that and can actually give you a win over someone else, which is very, very nice. So what we learned, I guess, today is I kind of tried to explain how to play, sort of. I didn't really get in depth because that would take very, very, very long, but I tried to at least explain the basics pretty much. For the assault class, you basically are just your running gun, kind of brainless, not gonna lie. Heavy trooper, kind of also brainless. You kind of just run around and use your gun. Officer, you actually kind of play kind of strategically, because you have a your abilities. You got your flash grenade. You got your improved battle command. It's kind of like you're a very team player. You're a very team player, and then you got your battle turret, which you can sit down and just relax next to while it shoots at people. So the officer's a very team player. Specialist is I've honestly never met someone who plays specialist, but it's a very relaxed class. You just snipe people, and you just sit back kind of sniping at people and stuff like that. Very boring class, to be honest, if you're trying to play this to have like action. So the assault class though is very common, mostly used. A lot of people use assault class. I'm pretty sure the majority of people either play assault or heavy. Heavy's very fun as well. Heavy can be very useful. Officer is also heavily played. These are the three main classes. I'm just being honest. Nobody plays specialist. Nobody. Unless they're just trying it out for a single match. Just see how it actually is after a while. But no, that was it pretty much. I just tried to teach you guys how to play a little bit of Battlefront 2 in case you ever find yourself playing it somehow, or if you're ever, you know, interested in getting the game. It's very fun. There's still a decent player base to this day. It's been out for a few years, so obviously there's a lot of people that know how to play it and are very good at it. But I wouldn't let that shy you away from trying to do it at all anyways. I came into the game very late after 2 years of it being out, and I play on and off still, and it's like I still find new players and I still find people that don't know how to play exactly, and I try to help them out as much as I can. So never feel afraid to play a game in general if it's come out earlier. But yeah, so that's kind of my demonstration speech. I hope that you enjoyed trying to learn at least with me. So yeah, bye.